Hear about an Advo? We want to help you stick to your order. Advo is short for Apprehended Domestic Violence Order. This is an order that courts can make to protect one person, the protected person, from another person, the person who must stick to the order. Advos have rules that are called conditions. Every Advo has 3 compulsory conditions. 1. You must not hurt or threaten the protected person. 2. You must not follow or harass the protected person or make them feel scared or unsafe. And 3. You must not break or damage the protected person's property. An Advo can have extra conditions about your contact with the protected person, your contact with your children, or where you can live. Because every Advo is different, it is important to get legal help. An Advo does not give you a criminal record. But if you break one of the conditions and the police bring you back to court, you could get a criminal record, a fine of up to $5,000, or go to jail. An Advo might also have an impact on your future employment and if you have to go to the family court. This is why it is important that you get legal help and stick to your order. Here's how. Step 1. Get free legal help by calling Law Access New South Wales on 1300 888 529. Step 2. Go to your court hearing. It is important to let the court know if you agree or disagree with the conditions. If you don't go to court, the court can still make the order. If you know that you can't make it to your court date, you should contact the court on 1300 679 272. Step 3. Make sure that you understand the conditions and plan how you'll stick to the order. If you need help understanding the order and planning how to stick to it, you can give Law Access New South Wales a call. If you have an Advo, you might be asking yourself some of these questions. Not all of these questions will apply to you. It is important to check your order to see which ones do and to get legal advice if you still need help to understand. Driving past my ex's house is the fastest way for me to get to work. Can I still drive that way? Maybe not. If the Advo says that you can't be within 50 metres of your ex, then you always need to keep that distance, even if you're in a car. My stuff is at my ex's place and I need to get it. Can I go and pick it up? No. If you go to your ex's place, you could break a condition of the Advo. Instead, contact Law Access New South Wales for free legal help about how to get your things. I always go to my ex's place on Friday night for family night and they said I'm still invited. Can I go? No. Even if your ex says that you're invited, if the Advo says that you can't see them, you would break a condition by going. The Advo says that I can't drink alcohol around my ex or be around them for 12 hours after I finish drinking. What should I do? If you have been drinking or you want to have a drink, do not go near your ex because you would break a condition of the Advo. I have to call my ex to speak to my kids because they don't have their own phones. What should I do? If the Advo says that you can't contact your ex, you must not contact them at all, including via telephone and social media. You should get legal help about how and when you can see and speak to your children while the order is in place. My ex told me that if we both agree to do something that breaks the condition of the Advo, I won't get in trouble. Is that right? No. Personal agreements between you and your ex cannot change the conditions of the Advo. Only the court can change the conditions after the Advo is made. My ex asked me to pick up my kids from school. What should I do? While the Advo is in place, avoid being in places where your ex could be. You could give your children's school a copy of the order so that they understand the conditions. To be safe, you should ask someone else to pick them up and let the school know. I usually drive my mum to my ex's place so she can see her grandkids. Will I get into trouble? Yes. If the Advo says that you can't go to your ex's place, you can't drive anyone there. While the Advo is in place, your mum should get a lift with someone else or arrange to see the children somewhere else. Planning ahead is the best way to stick to your order. Call Law Access New South Wales for free legal help on 1300 888 529.